Hey, all right. This is a message to the Yum Corporation, which owns Pizza Hut. They own more than that, so I'll address it to Yum Corporation. Now, I don't have anything against Pizza Hut, nothing like that. And I'm not telling people don't go and buy it. I like Pizza Hut. But Yum Corporation, back a couple of years ago, I was out of work and trying to get a job. And I was like, I got on the website for Pizza Hut. Now, I've been out of work for like 3 years. And I got on the website of Pizza Hut. It took me like 45 minutes to do the application. But third to the last question, it said, have you been out of work for 6 months or more? You know, Young Corporation, I knew right then and there I was not going to get the job. Because somehow, in people's twisted philosophy, that if somebody's been out of work for 6 months or more, they're just a lazy bum that don't want to do anything. And everybody refuses to hire them. Well, Young Corporation's wrong. And everyone else out there that does that. Now, you see a person that's been out of work for a long time and they need a job and they're applying for a job. They want to work and can work, and everybody else is telling them, get a job, so you got to get a job, all that. But then why in the world do you do it saying, if you've been out of work for 6 months or more, you can't work here because nobody else wants to hire you? No, there's plenty of people out there that need a job and want a job, can work and want to work, but they are not allowed to get a job because they've been out of work for 6 months or more. Now you see with Pizza Hut, I worked at Pizza Hut back in the early 90s. It don't take like a whole lot of brain power to work there. No, the people are not stupid or anything like that, but it's not like you have to be a real high intelligent genius to make pizzas. It's simple. I mean, they just train you, say, this is what you do. This is how you make this pizza. They got diagrams in there. Now, the hardest part about pizza making is being a delivery driver, which I was back then. I've also made a couple of pizzas, and it don't take a lot of brain power. I was just applying for a job of pizza maker. But I couldn't get the job because I'd been out of work for 6 months or more. Now, Young Corporation, do you want to explain to the people why you don't want to hire anybody that's been out of work for 6 months or more, even though they need a job and trying to get a job but can't, just because of that rule right there? So does anybody want to explain it? Now, corporations out there, if somebody needs a job and they're looking and they can work and want to work, then let them work. If you want the economy to get better, then stop all these insane hiring practices. Stop this theology of you've been out of work for 6 months or more, you can't work here. No, just because they're out of work don't mean they're a lazy bum that don't want to do anything. It just means they're out of work. Now start hiring people and stop doing what you're doing. Now, Young Corporation, do you want to explain to the people why you do that? And I think that was back in 2011 that I did that. Probably September of that year. Okay, Young Corporation, explain it to the people